Medication, medication. If you want to be a pest, if you want to be depressed, then medication's what you need. Psychiatric pills, you must really give 'em a try. Psychiatric pills, they make you want to fucking die. Yeah, Johnnyman here. Today is a big one. We're telling you about curing mental illness, and that's going to be it. But here is a Johnnyman song, and I'll do my adverts for you, and like you can hear, yeah. By the way, this is gone on my back tattooed, the Johnnyman. The best song ever. Right. Here's my email address. If you want to email me about anything today in this video, important stuff about curing mental illness, here goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you my chapter special curing mental illness chapter out the book. Basically, I'm more interested in helping people than I'm selling my book, so I'm quite happy to give this chapter away free. So here goes. Well, what can I say? What you've got to remember is that modern psychiatry's roots lie in Nazi Germany, where they conceived the Holocaust to breed a superior race. They started off by committing the euthanasia of 70,000 people who were considered feeble-minded and genetically inferior to make way for a better breed of race. The pharmaceutical industry is worth $22.8 billion, and its bastard child psychiatry markets diseases on their behalf. Now, 450 million people worldwide have mental illness, but how many are considered normal but repressed by psychotropic drugs? That's good marketing by the giants. The root of all evil is money, they say, don't they? According to the highly respected Citizens Commission for Human Rights, www.cchr.org, psychiatry is an industry of death, and I agree. It is almost impossible now to visit a psychiatrist and not be diagnosed with some sort of mental illness, as they have the Diagnostic Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, the DSM, of which there are 374 different diagnoses to choose from. Is it not a manual? It is a fully fledged industry. They hardly offer a scientific breakthrough, as most quacks will tell you they can't offer a cure for mental illness, but that doesn't stop them prescribing you the drugs of the pharmaceutical industry, causing in many cases a monumental catastrophe in the form of avoidable suicides and huge side effects, including huge weight gains, sexual impotence, lifelong twitching, often near selling sickness for huge incomes. How can they medicate something that isn't physically there? Answer: they can't, or they shouldn't, but it's all about big bucks and lots of it. They think they are real doctors. They are not. They are individuals who make diagnoses based on their own personal opinion of someone, often in under 2 minutes of meeting that person. It is held by the big boys that a chemical imbalance is the root cause of many mental illnesses. But there are no lab tests or blood tests to tell of it. It's all guesswork on their part, and they are often detrimental to your mental health, prescribing you lucrative drugs to overcome your illness. There have been dozens of studies to show that there is no such thing as chemical imbalance. Brain chemistry is a big bluff. Drug companies don't give a shit about you they just want to maximize their profits in whichever way, user-friendly way they can tout their wares. The market is the general public, and the more us the better for a big juicy fat profit. If you're naturally shy and visit a quack, you'll get stamped with the label social anxiety disorder and packed off with a supply of drugs which often fuck you up even more. If you like shopping, you may get stamped with the label compulsive shopping disorder, more drugs to take. Like the internet, then it's the label of internet addiction disorder and packed off with medication. Until not that long ago, even homosexuality was considered a mental illness. How long will the general public continue to be fooled by false hopes, or will the giants just go on to the biggest payday of the century? The DSM, science? No. Proven pathology? No. A vote made by psychiatrists, egged on by the pharmaceutical giants on specific illnesses to create new customers for newly available drugs? Yes. Like a tobacco auction. They have to keep the money rolling in, so it is in their interest to invent new diseases. They have created a fast drug society. They are making £150,000 every minute from their drugs. There is a lack of science in the DSM. It is an open secret. It's flimsy and easily collapsible under the premise of critical thinking. The DSM is political, not scientific. Is there such a thing as bipolar? Not from a medical standpoint, there's not. It used to be 1% of the population that suffered bipolar. Now it's neither 10% as new drugs set to sell come on the market. Many innocent people all over the world are forcibly sectioned for lucrative insurance purposes, in addition out of curing drugs. But there are 42,000 deaths a year linked to their drugs. They are highly dangerous. Be warned. Now I'm going to read Curing Mental Illness a chapter. It'll be in the next video. Watch out.